Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's keep working on your angel
Okay.
before I unveil mine.
And I like layer after layer after layer after layer.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you did 2, it would be fine. If you do 20, it's gonna be fine.
Even better.
You make it as many, as many layers as you like. I like the fullness.
Can I get a dollop of glue?
You can.
My pinus, there we go. There we go.
I'm shaking when I do it because I'm sure I'm gonna burn you.
Oh, I've been burned. Ingrid, you know me. How long have we crafted together? I have no fingerprints anymore because of glue guns.
Well, you can get away with a crime easier.
I lost my.
Maddie, why'd your brain go there?
True crime.
True
Junkie
crime.
right here.
Okay.
Okay, more layers.
Then what we did too is Ingrid pre-cut 3 of these pieces of tulle. Then we put them on the diagonal to give it a little dimension at the bottom. So I'm gonna cut a smaller hole this time to see. Now, if this doesn't fit around her, then I'm sorry, we'll cut again.
It's okay.
Okay, and this is 3 pieces of tulle,
It
all angled.
It is.
Okay.
There we go. And again, layers, my friend.
Yes.
All about the layers.
And with the craft, all the crafting stuff we do, with all the stuff you have left, you're gonna do this doll, make her for
Perfect.
it. And I would come down further.
Further?
And make, yeah. 'Cause
There-
You're gonna
oh.
still do your bodice.
Guys, I'm
Well,
not a fashion designer,
I
but this
mean-
girl needs a waist. That's
She
all I'm
needs a
saying.
waist.
We need a silhouette
She needs a
here.
waist.
We need a silhouette.
I've learned
Somebody.
everything from Project
Somebody, we
Runway.
need a silhouette.
Okay.
Now, do I need to glue that, or is that fine like that?
I think it's fine like that
Okay.
because when you put your other bodice on top, it's gonna be okay. And I gave you a choice of gold or this is the dress that came on the little girl.
I'm going to show this to the viewers and let them pick. Viewers, just tell me which one. Go. Yell at your TV. I'm hearing blue. From
I'm
the
Blue,
audience.
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
heard.
That's what I heard from the audience.
Blue.
Anybody? Yeah. Okay. So can I just cut this and make my own?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I feel like I'm Christian Siriano on Project Runway.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
And
we're
I
gonna
would- yeah, I would
I'm
do
gonna
it
put
that
in
way.
the bottom. Okay.
And
Would Miranda Priestley approve? Gird your loins.
That's all.
That's all.
And it's a no-sew project, so everything you're doing, you're basically going to take a glue gun and just glue it on.
Oh, how
and it's-
fun. I'm going to look at this from the
Look-
front.
look
Oh,
at
that
her
is looking
bodice.
So good.
Is that okay? You're
I
gonna
think
cinch
it
it up.
has to come up a little.
Okay, this is what we're calling a very strict neckline, guys. Like this is,
Very
when her arms
strict.
come down, that does make it look better. Okay,
Yep.
Miss Ingrid, glue me. Glue me and burn
Look at
me,
me
my friend.
shake. Look at me shake.
You are shaking.
I am so
Do not
scared.
worry.
I am
Do not
so
worry.
Scared.
I promise
I'm gonna
you,
get you.
I have done it, seen it, burnt it all.
I think it was 5 years ago I lost my glue gun license for a year because I burnt myself so bad.
Oh, girl. Well, don't lose it again.
I know.
It's holiday
I'm like, I don't want to lose it on Jeremy.
Okay, I'm loving this so far. What's next?
Okay, so
I'm trying to look at hers to get
I
ideas.
know. I
but-
like the big bouffant
Yes, it's very
sleeves.
50s.
Yes.
it is 50s.
I love it.
Oh, she looks so pretty.
She does. Okay, what's
Do
next?
you want to go to adding a little
Yes.
gold?
I want gold.
And we'll,
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Look at me, fashion
So,
designer. Okay.
Cut that. And then cut that
gonna
in
start calling you
strips.
Oh, in strips.
I
Okay.
think strips are better.
Like
but
this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the camera.
Yeah. Watch my eyes with that.
I'm getting glitter all in Ingrid's face.
No, it was the scissors.
Oh, well, I've been known.
Jeremy Scissorhands.
Okay, now what do you want me to do with the strips now?
Okay. Now, tuck the strip under the bodice.
Like individually? Like that?
Well, you can do that if you want to, but I was
Oh, you're
gonna
doing
say-
long strips. Okay.
gonna say
I would have
go.
cut them nicer if I had known. Sorry,
No,
Ingrid.
it won't matter.
It
You
looks
won't
terrible.
See it. You won't see it.
I'm just
I
happy to
promise
be
you
here.
won't- You won't see it.
Okay, so tuck it under the bodice.
Yes.
And do I need glue or should it stay?
I think you're gonna need glue. Did I put a little tool in your, where's your fancy packet? Not,
No, that was my fancy. Isn't that my fancy?
Oh, is this
packet?
it? No.
no, there was a little tool thing, but we don't know what happened.
Is this a crown? I like this, whatever this is.
Oh, that's pretty.
So it's a crown.
Actually, you're doing fine that.
I
And
thought I
think
could-
you're okay like that, and then with,
And with the
you're gonna
belt.
cinch the waist.
Yep.
Yeah,
crown.
you're good. You're all right.
Oh, Jeremy, that's looking great.
And
It's a Jeremy Rave original.
Jeremy Rave original.
I'm
lift
telling
your
you, if
arms.
you
TM.
don't want to have one of those cookie bacon parties, you have a party making these dolls, and everybody's
yeah.
gonna go berserk.
They are gonna love this.
And everybody can do basically the same thing, and the creativity.
Do I need to go all the
comes
way around, or can I just leave it in the front? Or do you
I
want
would
to-
go all the way around.
Okay. You know,
Because-
Ingrid, I agree with you.
Because
So
it
as I'm
depends
working
where
on
you're putting
this,
it.
Can I?
does Maddie need to start working on hers now?
Oh, man.
Like, I need to unveil. She
All
said
right.
I'm gonna cry, so.
And
If we don't see crocodile tears,
I gotta tell you that Angela
gosh.
Abbott put
I feel like she's falling.
here we go. Oh, there we go.
Angela Abbott put
Come to
her
me, Angel.
her touch on this, and wait till you see this, girl.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh my
Look at that.
gosh! I love it! Oh, it's so pretty! I love this! I definitely need to get a pink tree now. She needs to go on top of it, and it's all Barbie.
Or you can put a vase out and just put her on the vase, and you're done.
I'm gonna put her on my dining room table.
Yeah, I think she's a nice little
love it.
centerpiece, and you can decide. You've got all.
Okay.
They're actually. We made you accessories. Actually, Angela made you accessories.
Okay, thank you, Angela.
And you can choose and change them if you want to. So you have all different little
Stop it!
crowns and
my gosh!
halos and.
Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. Oh my gosh, this is like a dream come true, you guys. The little kid in me is really shining bright.
And you need to, of course, zhuzh everything. Let's put her on this so you can get the full.
There we go. Yes, I'll
Okay.
just sit up there.
You sit
There
high
we
and
go.
mighty, queen.
There, and now you can straighten out all her ruffles and.
If I
There we go.
could have a wedding redo, this would be my dress.
Is this the belt, Ingrid? What do I use for my belt?
Anything you want. We can. I brought you a ton of stuff.
Okay,
so
so I can use anything I want.
anything you want.
Okay.
Anything.
Now, Ingrid,
Yes.
Angela, you and Angela spent all day yesterday or just the weekend
I
doing
think
these?
we spent 12. Yep,
Oh,
there
sorry,
you go.
Ingrid. Sorry,
You're
sorry,
fine,
sorry. I
you're
didn't want to
fine, you're
interrupt
fine,
you.
You're fine. I think we spent about 6 hours doing this because once we started, we're just like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And then I picked all the colors. I remember I texted you and I said, how about all this? And you said, yeah, I like that.
I love it.
And then I put it all out and I'm like, Angela, I gotta go. Can you do something with this? And she did that. And I was like,
That's what friends are for.
and it's really nice having creative friends too.
Yes. You and Jeremy.
Ah!
Yourself,
I
careful.
hurt myself so bad, but that's
Oh.
okay. It's worth it. It is worth it.
Do you want to take one of the pipe cleaners to
Yes, I'm gonna
hold
do
it? Oh, there you go.
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep working on this throughout the
you go.
commercial, guys, and we're gonna keep working and then reveal these afterwards. And even if we have to keep working, we'll take pictures and put them on social media. So don't go anymore. We're crafting fun after this.
What?